Hello and welcome to Dave the Soap Betting. Well, not a bad day. One selection, first race, nice winner, 15-2. SP'd at 13-2. I do know that some people put in the comment section they got 8-1. You lucky people. Quality, not quantity. If you back a horse at that price, you don't need to have another bet. But if you follow the Notebook series, which I put out every Sunday, you would have had a winner at 8 o'clock at Chelmsford. Apostle. It was only featured in the Notebook series on Sunday. I got 4-1. It won at an SP of 7-2. Won doing handstands. We've had some good winners out of that Notebook series. We're having a good week with it. Onwards and upwards to tomorrow. Okay. The 150 at York. It's kind of a Notebook horse. I don't normally give Notebook horses out as selections, but this was the very, very first Notebook I put out there. The 150 at York, Derry Lad. It's 10-1, depending on which bookmakers you go to. It's 10-1 with 365, 4 places. I would advise you don't go there because it's the same price with Sky. They're paying 5 places. Now, if you're happy with 4 places, go to William Hills. 12-1 with William Hills, 4 places. I'm putting it down as in the profit and loss with Sky Bet, 5 places, each way 10-1 Derry Lad. Now, I'm not going to show a video of it. What I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'll put a link in to the Notebook video. And Derry Lad is featured at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It was my first go with the Notebook series, so I do apologise in advance for the poor sound, and even picture quality is not great. But you will see Derry Lad's race at Epsom. And it was ridden by Hayley Turner. Not her finest ride, I'm telling you now. Over a mile 2 at Epsom. And she wasn't hard on it. She did ride a bad race on it, I've got to say. I think it got placed. I think it come 3rd or 4th. Now, they've given it a pipe opener because that was on the 30th, 31st of May. They've given it a race since. Ran it down the pan, as they say. And they brought it over from Ireland. And tomorrow, you got Tom Marquand on it, who rode our winner today. What a brave little filly that was. Good ride from him, by the way. So that's tomorrow, 150 at York, Derry Lad. Each way, 5 places, Sky Bet. That's my recommendation. If you want 4 places, you go with William Hills. They're paying 12-1. I don't want to put a video out of it because I'll just be duplicating my work. Don't want to do that. It's like repeating yourself over and over again. Okay. My second selection. Here's the video. So this is at Sandown over 7 furlongs. The horse I'm interested in is this one here with the arrow in the grey colours coming out of the 9 stall, which is not an advantageous stall at Sandown. So it's come out and he's heading straight for the rail. It's coming across. It's coming across. Coming across. Now, he gets a decent position here. He could actually lead. And he takes a tug. Did you see it there? He just took a tug and tugged it in. The horse is pulling a little bit. So they're going a little bit too fast. This is a fast pace, especially for Sandown. So he switches it out there. And he comes up and he takes the lead, briefly takes the lead. He gets the rail, gives it a tap there. But this race is set up for the closers, as they say, the horses that run on. They've run a bit too quick, running a little bit green. Now he stops riding there, stops riding altogether. He snatches it up a little bit there. He's easing it, he's giving it, he's letting it come home. And then he just lets it come home in its own time, more or less. That was its first ever run on turf over 7 furlongs. at Sandown. I think it ran a really good race. They went a little bit too quick up front as well, and he hit the front. And it was like a big baby up front. I don't think he knew what to do. He gave it a little tap. It got checked and all sorts went wrong. Then he eased it. And then he kind of let it come home, nice and gentle. That was a fast run race at a pretty stiff track. Now the favourite, 10 to 11. Let me show you the race card. So this is the race, the 2:10 at Newmarket over 7 furlong. And this is the horse, Valiant Knight. It's currently 9 to 2. The favourite for me is way too short. Now it's 10 to 11. Let's talk about the favourite first of all. 10 to 11. Now I'm not going to show this race at Ascot, but this day it went off 11 to 10. Dwelt start towards rear. It wasn't that far back. So prominent 2 furlong out, no extra. Final furlong. That was over 6 furlong. The time over 6 wasn't that fast at all, and the ground was riding pretty quick that day. Our terms has come out since and finished 10th of 11 in a Group 3, beating 19 lengths, so that's no form at all, to be frank. Back in Black, which was 5 to 1, so that wasn't without a chance. It came second. That's won since at Yarmouth in a maiden. Won well, won comfortably. In a very, very slow time at Yarmouth. The ground must have been soft, surely. Good to firm. That's not a great time. But let's have a look at my selection, Valiant Knight. They went a bit of a silly pace there, I thought. Hornby was on it. He's not great. He's not bad. Bit of a workman-like jockey. So here it is, Valiant Knight. There's been 5 lengths in total, but as you saw, the jockey checked it and eased it. Prominent, switched left and headway to lead over 2 furlong out. Drifted right, which it did, and headed over 1 furlong out, weakening. I don't know if it did, when short of room inside final furlong. I think he'll come on a ton for that, but look at the time of the race as well. Only 1.53 slow over 7 furlongs. The ground was quick, but no different from the race at Ascot. I can't have this at 10 to 11. No way. Another arguably. Let's have a look. Are they actually betting it? I mean, it was 10 to 11 with Sky from the off. Ladbrokes opened it at 10 to 11, so it looks like 365. Got it wrong. Paddy Power, they opened it at 10 to 11. So Sky, it's not been betting. They just got the wrong price up. But Valiant Knight for me, 365, 9 to 2. Now you can't play each way. Well, you can. There's 7 runners. You get a quarter of the odds first 2. But I'm happy to play WinBet. Valiant Knight, 9 to 2. The favourite. Let me tell you about the favourite. Apart from the fact that it's odds on and it's Charlie Appleby's. It's a half-brother to Batash. Batash was an out-and-out speed merchant over 5 furlongs. It wasn't. I'm not sure. I've watched the 6 furlong race at Ascot and I don't think it got home. It would come on for the race, but it needs to come on a ton to feature in this. It might well do it. You want to play odds on? This time next year, you'll be selling the big issue. I'm telling you now. Don't do odds on in races of this nature. Now, the odds on shot might win doing handstands. But I'm very, very happy to play Valiant King at 9 to 2. And we're going straight out for the win on that. 9 to 2 the win with 365. It's an outstanding price as well, I think. That's the 210 at Newmarket. If you do see a horse that you think is unlucky or the jockey's not tried hard enough, maybe just rode a bad race on it. Please don't put the James Doyle horse out. They've seen that in Australia and worldwide. Said the horse was scared by the winning line. I know a few jockeys who were a bit shy of the winning line, Jamie. But anyway, if you do see a horse that's unlucky in running or not given a good ride by the jockey, put it in the comment section, and if I agree, after watching a replay of the race, I will feature it in the Notebook series, which comes out every single Sunday. We're having a great run with it. We really, really are. We had a 9-1 winner on Sunday. Someone got 12s, or a couple of people got 12s. We had a 14-1 placed on Monday night at Windsor. And we've had a really good turnaround with Apostle in the 8 o'clock at Chelmsford tonight, which I got 4s and it SP'd at 7-2. It won easy. The Notebook series is crammed full of winners. It really, really is. If you're a little bit choosy. So this is Dave the Sue. Fingers crossed we have another good York tomorrow. And even Newmarket. Bye for now.